Welcome everyone. So welcome to our I5NUTRITION presentation. We're going to show you a little bit about what we do and how you can make money with us and the industry that we're in. So let's get started. Let's get right into it. And by the way, please put your phones on mute so we can have as little distractions as possible. Okay. So why are you here? You got invited to this webinar for a reason, some reason. We don't know what that is. That's for you to decide, right? So there's a reason you came to this presentation. So at this moment, let's get very clear on what made you come here. So because we have two things, two big things that we have, which are time and we have money. So which is it that is more important to you?
All right. So one thing that we like to describe. Hi, by the way, I'm James. I'm going to be sharing the space with Jake, and wanted to just kind of go over a couple things. Which is more important to you, time or money? Now, one thing that we understand about money is that you can always make more of it. However, the time that you have, you can't always get back. If you waste an hour, unfortunately, that's an hour gone. So maybe that'll help you to decide whether or not you think money or time is more important. But something that Jim Rohn says is we get paid for bringing value to the marketplace. It takes time to bring value to the marketplace, but we get paid for the value, not the time. Now, a brief understanding of that is a lot of times people work an hourly job, there's nothing wrong with that, but they get paid per hour. Now, that's not necessarily true. They get paid for the value they bring to a location set in an hour. So if we got paid per hour, we would get paid by the hour, on the hour, all the way around the clock. But understanding this, we get paid for the value. All right?
All right. So here we got cash flow quadrant. This is from Robert Kiyosaki's one of his books. He's if you don't know who that is, he's a famous business entrepreneur and speaker. So we got 4 quadrants here. So if you've never seen this before, I'm going to explain it to you. We got the linear income versus leveraged and residual income. Now, if you don't know what that is, I'm going to explain it to you. So majority of people are under the upper left-hand corner. They're an employee, right? Most of us have a job or job, meaning just over broke. So let's start there, right there, okay? Click.
Continue, I will get there.
Okay, so I forget what the statistic is, but it's going to show us there in one moment the amount of people, the percentage of people who have, the wealth that comes from being an employee, which is, there you go. So you have no leverage, right? So no leverage because you are tied to the job. If you don't go to the job, you don't make money, right? 5% of wealth comes from something like this, meaning someone that's, works really hard at a job and they save really well. They can have wealth. Very small percentage of people have that. So then we take you from that. The goal is to go from that down to self-employed. The second one, which is you own a job or you own a business, right? Some example of that would be like what?
Some examples of a business owner would be somebody who owns like a contracting business or like a landscape company, something like that.
Yes, even like exactly. So you have no leverage still because you're still tied to that job because you're self-employed. You employ yourself, but you're not, if you don't go to work, you don't make money.
Right.
So 95% of population has this and you still have no leverage. Okay. Then that's the second one. The third one, which we take you to, which is our goal, is business owner. Now, a business owner means you own a system that creates leverage or creates wealth. So you leverage other people's efforts that work for your system to create income for not only yourself, but everyone that works for you. So you can walk away from the system and the system will still work for you and you will make money whether you were there or you were not there. Cool? That make sense?
Yeah, absolutely. So a good example of a system that I like to use is Starbucks, for instance. If we take a look at a huge franchise like Starbucks, every barista in a Starbucks knows how to make a caramel macchiato the exact same way. Now, is that considered to be a system? Absolutely. Yeah. So that's how you would leverage that. Educate people on how to plug into the system, how to utilize the system, and you're able to walk away from that system and still generate sources of income.
Great. And then what happens is we go from the third quadrant to the fourth one, the upper right to the lower right, which is an investor. So once you have a system that creates wealth, whether you're there or not, you have extra income to become an investor, to make your money work for itself, right? Does everyone follow that? Sorry, we're getting some
Phone calls.
Yeah, phone calls. And so, so moving forward. So you can have, this is Zig Ziglar. He was also a famous business philosopher. He says, you can have everything you want. So you can have everything in life that you want if you will just help enough other people get what they want. Does that make sense? You get that?
Absolutely.
Okay. So why are we saying that? Because in our business, what we do is we fill a need. So if in any good business, they find a need, they find somewhere where a need needs to be met, and they fill it. Right? Does that make sense? Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Cool. So what does that look like? So find a need. So you find a problem. So wherever there are problems in the world, which there are a ton of, just look outside. You look to solve it. That's how you create that's how you create a good business. The bigger the problem, the bigger the paycheck is what we say in Herbalife, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. So is this a problem?
I mean, definitely, I would say so.
Yeah.
Majority of the globe. This isn't just a problem that's here in the U.S. This is a global problem. So we take a look at stuff like this, and it's just apparent outside. You take a look and walk out, and 1 in 3 people suffers from at least one of these things, which is it's just detrimental to our world health. So it's a very, very big problem to solve.
I mean, beyond just, it's like diabetes, right? So globally, 34% of the population are overweight and obese, right? So just if you look just in America alone, 62% of Americans are in that category. Is that a problem? You guys think it's a problem? Yeah, big problem. So the reason we're saying that is because the bigger the problem, the bigger the paycheck.
Yep. All right. So Dr. David Eber, he's the head of human nutrition at UCLA. He says globally more than 1 billion adults are overweight. So that is a very, very big population of people to help. And just based upon color, if you take a look, less is more the yellow color, and more is the kind of deep orange color. A lot of the United States population and surrounding areas are starting to suffer from, that deep obesity trend. Okay, so if we take a look, what's crazy about that is I think about it like this. Do you think all of the global leaders got together and just were like, hey, you guys, we're going to get fat together. Let's say, Jake, you know what I mean? I'll take Australia, you take the United States. No, it didn't work out that way. So it really comes down to what we're putting in our body and not knowing as well.
All right.
So here's the problem. Okay. Let's say, do you know what to eat? So let's just say, Jake, do you know what to eat?
To do what?
To be healthy, to live a healthy life.
I mean, sure, I think I do.
Okay, like give me some good examples of what that would be like.
When I eat some fruit.
Okay,
I eat vegetables.
Vegetables.
I try to eat lean meat. I try to eat chicken.
Chicken, great.
I don't really eat much meat, red meat anymore.
No, okay. Limit your red meat.
My red meat. Pretty healthy.
Cool. So generally, that's a pretty decent idea. Now, let's say we knew exactly what to eat. All right, so we could check that off. We know what to eat. How much of it do you eat, Jake? Do you know how much chicken and vegetables and fruit you need?
I mean, they say, what is it, 2 to 3 servings of vegetables and fruit a day?
Okay. So, safe estimate, let's just say we knew both of those things. Let's say we knew what to eat and how much to eat. Do we know when? Is it when I wake up? Is it when I go to sleep? Am I eating while I sleep? What do we do? A lot of the time people don't know, but even still, let's just say we knew what to eat, how much to eat, and when to eat it. Do we know where it came from? So a lot of times here in Herbalife, we work with people that will come to us and they have some sort of issue, but they'll say, hey, I eat all organic. And I love when that happens because then I can say, okay, great. Well, do you know exactly where your food came from? So what's to say that it is organic? So if I were to pick up an apple in the organic section, what's the first thing what are you going to do when you shop for an apple, Jake?
Look for the color.
Okay.
Look for it's just about to be ripe, no bruises on it.
Okay. So you go based upon what it looks like and it feels like. Now, These are things that we can take into the marketplace to build value in what it is that we do. Because a lot of times people don't really know what to eat. They don't know how much. They don't know when to eat, and they don't know where it came from, nor do they know how long their food is going to last them. So we have a very, very, very big solution to a lot of problems.
Drum roll, please.
Cool.
reality of our daily diet. So if you guys look at the screen here right now, this is the reality, okay? Believe it or not, but we have an excess of sugars, salts, alcohols, and fats, right? I mean, that's really not a surprise to most of us. That's in most people's diet. Deficiencies, we are deficient most of the time in proteins, vitamins, minerals, fibers, amino acids, complex carbs, phytonutrients, and water, right? Well, the goal with I5NUTRITION, the goal with Herbalife, is to create optimum nutrition. So you bring down the excesses, you bring up the deficiencies, and you bring it right down the middle. You know, a balance of all of this stuff together creates optimum nutrition. And the question is, how do we do that, James?
All right, so traditionally here at Herbalife, what we use is our Formula One meal shake. All right, so our Formula One meal shake in combination with our protein drink mix is a perfectly balanced meal blended for a human body based on cells. So everybody knows that our body is made up of like a bunch of cells, so, you know, blood cells, muscle cells, fat cells, hopefully if you're like me, a couple of brain cells. So these Formula One meal shakes are perfectly made to give us 50% of our recommended daily allowance of vitamins and minerals. Why is that important to understand? Because if we have 2 of them, we are at 100% of our recommended daily allowance of vitamins and minerals. All right? Wow. So that equates to our macronutrients. If you take a look at our multivitamin, so our Formula 2 multivitamin, that's for our micronutrients and probiotic. Now, really amazing thing is these are really, really, really nutrient rich, but who's to say that we're absorbing them? Something that helps us to absorb is our cell activator. Our cell activator can help us to absorb all of our nutrients. And from those core products, we branch out into a variety of different categories. So we have digestive health, men's and women's health, etc. I mean, we have skin care, hair care, you name it, and we've got it.
Everything you need. So that's what we got with the products, right? So amazing products leads to an amazing company, amazing business opportunity, right? Okay. I'm imagining you guys are participating. So the growth of the health and wellness industry. So this industry, as of this year, as you see on the screen, is a $1 trillion industry. So if we're working in a $1 trillion industry and it's increasing every year, you think there's a lot of opportunity for people to get in the business and help and make some income? There is. You're absolutely right. So with that being said, here is our founder. You want to take over?
Sure.
Explain the founder.
Absolutely.
Mark Hughes.
So Mark Hughes, absolutely incredible human being. He was a visionary, okay? Now, Herbalife was founded by Mark Hughes in 1980. The reason that the company was brought to be was because his mother was pursuing an acting career in Hollywood and wanted to lose roughly 20 to 30 pounds. And unfortunately, she passed away and overdosed on prescription diet pills. Now, Mark, at the young age, knew that there was a better way for people to, I mean, we could go to that one too. He knew that there's a better way for people to lose weight without losing their life and maintaining a healthy, active lifestyle. And from that, now we've expanded into over 90 countries, and it's just an incredible as the #1 nutrition company globally. So it's pretty miraculous, all right?
Yep. So now it's becoming a reality. So if you look at this screen here now, the consistent sales growth. So if you're getting involved with the company, you want to know that it's growing, right? You wouldn't want to get involved with the pager company at this point in time, right? No, you wouldn't, because pagers don't really exist anymore. And people that have pagers are usually just doctors, right? So that's a shrinking market. This, if you see here, is a growing market. First year in business, Herbalife did $2 million in business. Now, if you're wondering, well, how does that even happen? You know, do they have amazing marketing or what is it? Well, no, it was a grassroots marketing, but the products actually work. So what happens is people take the product and they got a result. And what happens when you get fired up and you feel good about something? You talk about it. And when you talk about it, other people become interested. It's like you see a good movie. I saw a good movie last week. I tell James going to go probably see that movie if he's going to see a movie. So that's exactly what our business consists of. I get a result. Tell my friends and family, you know, if they want to get a result, they do the same thing I did. And by the way, last year, that slide, we did $7.8 billion. We were growing at $1 billion per year. So that's something to be very aware of. We are not only a growing industry, but we're a growing company at $1 billion a year rate. Now with that said, one of the key ways that happened was Michael O. Johnson. Okay, so this is now our chairman and chief executive officer. He came from he's a former CEO at a company called Disney. Now, Disney is a global company. and it's a global company, and he left them to come and work for us because he saw what we do and he saw the integrity of our company. If you look at the slide here, he's developed the seed to feed strategy, meaning we oversee and own everything from the seeds to the crops to the manufacturing, all the way to the distribution, is all Herbalife owned. He's a fitness enthusiast, and under his direction, his sales have grown 410%. That's only up into 2014, not including last year and this year. So he's really turned the company into a great company, a good company, into an even better thing. And with that being said, here is our leadership and James to tell us about it.
What's up, guys? Okay, so a little bit about our nutrition company is we're the only nutritional company to have a developed nutritional advisory board. Now, these are some of the top medical minds in human nutrition, all working on formulating our products to the highest integrity. So we'll take a look at just a couple of them. If we take a look at Dr. David Heber, he was, I think it was 10 times Doctor of the Year voted by his colleagues. So these aren't by the everyday doctor that you go to see to get checked up on. Now, granted, they might be great doctors, but they're not a part of the Human Nutrition Board, okay? So another one that we like to really, really point out is he's a Nobel Prize winner, Dr. Lou Ignarro. He won a Nobel Prize for discovering what the nitric oxide molecule did for our human bloodstream. And he's also involved in our nutritional advisory board. And again, we have business in over 90-plus countries, so we have doctors all over the world formulating our product and making sure that it's of the best integrity. All right. So that being said, we have excellent products. Do you think that there's an excellent product result to be had?
Oh,
absolutely, without a doubt. So let's get into that. But I'm going to go ahead and read this disclaimer just beforehand, okay? Consumers who use Herbalife Formula One twice per day as a part of a healthy lifestyle can generally expect to lose 0.5 to 1 pound per week. Participants in a 12-week single-blind study used Herbalife Formula One twice per day, once as a meal and once as a snack, with a reduced calorie diet and a goal of 30 minutes of exercise per day. Participants followed either a high-protein diet or a standard protein diet. Participants in both groups lost about 8.5 pounds, okay? So if we just take a look, the results are incredible, and they're for every demographic of person, every age, every ethnicity. It works for everybody, all right? It's very, very clear to see. All right. Keep going. I mean, you could point out some of the really, really big, really, really amazing results, but we have someone here live in the flesh to talk about theirs.
Hey, okay, well, here is my results. So this is actually my second result. This is my 90-day Herbalife transformation with the Herbalife 24 line and a select few other products. This was possible thank you to Herbalife. So before Herbalife, I was clinically obese. I was a junk food junkie. If you see in the upper left-hand picture, that's after I lost 54 pounds, actually. So I lost 54 pounds, decided I wanted to get my fitness game on, wanted to drop my body fat a lot. So what I did was I switched from the white tubs to the black tubs, 24 line. Now that in 12 weeks, took my body fat from 15% to about just under 7% body fat. So you could see right there, it's living proof. I'm living proof of the product. I am a product of the product. And not only that, but my energy is through the roof. I have the company gave me confidence. Being overweight, being obese, growing up, you don't really have a lot of confidence because that's the way it is. With this, it changed my perspective. It changed you change your mindset, you change your life. That's really what happened with this, and I'm so grateful for it. Is there anyone else here on the call? Do you want to share your results, James? You got Roz on the call.
Yeah,
right?
Roz is on the call. Absolutely.
All right, everybody. Hi, my name's Roz, and this is actually just like Jake. It's pretty good duplication. This is my second result, actually. I was a high school student. I've been on the products for over 13 years, and I was in high school, just chubby guy, size 38 waist. They used to call me Big Butt. It was really bad, low confidence. And luckily, my brother was a health coach at the time for 7 years, and I've seen him get people great results. And I said, you know what? Came to that aha moment where you make a decision to change your life around. And I listened to exactly what he told me to do. And that's extremely important, guys. You guys got to listen to your coach for the result that you're looking for. They're going to coach you right to where you want to be. And with that, I lost 50 pounds in 3 months. It was amazing. Over here, I took my body fat from 15% to 5% on the 24 line. The energy is through the roof, guys. I feel phenomenal, and I will always take these products, guys. Thank you so much.
All right. So here's Daphne. Daphne is Shlomo's wife. Shlomo's leading us on the call today. Shlomo, what's your result?
Well, my result, you know, before I start Herbalife, I used to suffer from light headache at least twice a week. I thought it's normal, so I learned to live with it. And nobody told me that it's going to help me with headache, but, you know, just taking the cellular nutrition with the good nutrition, my headache completely gone after my second day on the product. And after 6 weeks, I lost 24 pounds. And that was 22 years ago. Since then, you know, I have already 4 kids, one wife, going up and down, you know, with the gym and through life. And I love this product, use it for over 22 years. I think we have also Mike Raymaker there. If Mike can unmute himself and also share the result, going to be great.
Hey everybody, this is Mike Raymaker up in Sacramento. I was one of those guys that as I was getting older, the weight wasn't coming off as easy anymore. Found myself craving the fast food all the time, tired in the afternoons. A good friend of mine gave me a call, told me about his results. I said, fine, I'll get started. Immediately within the first 2 weeks, my energy is through the roof. I'm feeling great. No longer wanting to nap in the afternoon. Appetite totally under control within 30 days. I went on to lose 25 pounds, 2 pant sizes in 2.5 months, and feel absolutely fantastic. Thanks, Shlomo.
All right.
Thank you. Maybe we can hear for some female. What about Fabi? Fabi, you can unmute yourself and share with us the result.
Yes, hi everyone. Welcome, and my name is Fabi, and my result is I've been on this wonderful nutrition 6 years ago. I was introduced. Someone told me that if I come to an office, they would tell me how I could gain energy and possibly lose some pounds. So I saw the results, I saw pictures, and I definitely, you know, fell right into it. I got my program and started within 3 months. I was able to lose 30 pounds. It was amazing. For many years, I had tried to lose weight, but not until I got into my nutrition. But the best gift for me as a woman is that I went from a size 14 to a size 6, and I've been able to maintain that off for the past 6 years. Now I have energy. You know, today actually I'm turning 42, and I can honestly say I feel like way better than when I was 30, and that's because of this wonderful nutrition. It has helped me, not only myself, but my family, and those are my results. Thank you.
All right.
Is Liz there? She can unmute herself and share the result with us.
Yes, hi guys, I'm Liz. I started on my nutrition program about 1.5 years ago. Before Herbalife, I just come out of college. I was a college athlete. I played rugby. I've been playing soccer and softball and volleyball all my life. So I was very athletic in the sense that I did a lot of sports, but I never got my nutrition right. So I was never able to be fit and really have the energy that I needed to do my sports. I jumped on my nutrition program. In my first 2 months, I lost 25 pounds. I've been able to keep those pounds off. I actually just got a new result in the last 2 weeks, so that's 14 days. I've lost 4 pounds of body fat, and I've gained 8 pounds of muscle on this amazing program. I love it.
Unbelievable. And can we hear from Gogo Carol?
Yeah, cash money, cash money.
There we go. Hi, before Herbalife, I was a tired, overweight, miserable housewife that just had a new baby. And I found these incredible products. I drank some of the Go-Go juice, got incredible energy, got on a program. Within 30 days, I went from a 9'10" down to a 3'4", felt amazing. And the best part about it is I lost 29 pounds, and I feel great. I love Herbalife.
All right.
Good. Can we have one more? If Josu over there, I don't know if he's there, but if Josu there, if you can unmute and share with us the result. Yes, he is.
Hey, this is Joe Herbalife. I was a chef Started Herbalife to do the business, didn't really care for nutrition. And when I got started, they told me to get on the program. I ended up losing 70 pounds, just changing my nutrition, changed my health, energy's through the roof. I have 2 kids, and they got to keep up with me. I don't have to keep up with them, and I love this company.
Yeah.
All right.
With that saying, Jake, take it over.
Yes, sure thing. Okay, so here we have the Herbalife 24 nutrition line. So like James said, we after the core nutrition, the cellular nutrition, we go out, we branch out to every other facet, which is skin, men's health, women's health, healthy aging, digestive health, and energy and fitness. And this is the energy and fitness line, the Herbalife Nutrition, 24-hour Herbalife Nutrition line. With that being said, we have a global branding. So because we have such good fitness nutrition products and sports nutrition products, we sponsor over 120 athletes. We sponsor 40 sponsored teams, and we have 18 sponsored events. For example, an athlete would be Cristiano Ronaldo. He is a patented product with us. Sponsored teams, if you look at LA Galaxy, I don't know where you live in the world, but it says Herbalife Nutrition right across the chest. And sponsored events. Right here in Los Angeles, we have the LA Triathlon, which is now the Herbalife Triathlon of Los Angeles. So when you start with a company like this, the branding is done for you. You know, millions and millions and millions of dollars worth of branding space taken care of it for you, so you can run your business independently with the exposure you need.
Absolutely. Now, everybody agrees that the products work, correct?
Yes.
Okay, great. Everybody, woo, yeah, cool. Now, that being said, with a great product, there is absolutely an incredible opportunity, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look into that, all right? Income applicable to individuals or examples depicted are not average. For average financial performance data, see the statements of average gross compensation paid by Herbalife at Herbalife.com or myherbalife.com. The incomes presented for those persons within the top 1% of Herbalife members. For additional financial performance data, see the statement of gross average compensation paid by Herbalife at Herbalife.com or myherbalife.com. All right. Cool. So, all right. What do we see here, guys? We see, obviously,
Winning in the new economy.
Winning in the new economy, right? Everybody kind of can see that in bright white out of the red. So this is just kind of a missing link to the puzzle piece. Everybody, if we can understand the concept that we are leaving the industrial age and coming into a new economy based around social media, based upon sharing, based around person-to-person interaction. Okay, so those are very, very important things to understand. We have companies that are coming up like Uber and Airbnb. So we're going person-to-person and trusting the word of mouth, which is a perfect opportunity to be a part of something that we have going on now, because this is a person-to-person, word-of-mouth based business. All right?
All right.
So what we do as personal health and wellness coaches is we help people improve their health through education on proper nutrition, improving healthy eating habits, weight management, promoting a healthy, active lifestyle, sports nutrition, great follow-up and client service, and I cannot stress that enough. Great follow-up and client service is so important, and achieving and maintaining a solid result always. All right, and these are just a couple of ways that we do the business, okay? So we have Fit Club, Yoga Club, Hike Club, Run Club, dance classes, nutrition clubs, wellness evaluations, body challenges, worksite wellness, and healthy happy hours. Obviously, there's every different format of business that you can possibly think of that works and applies to your life and your schedule. All right?
All right.
Do you guys want to understand how we get paid, Jake?
Yes.
How we get paid? All right, would you read that for me then?
How we get paid. So how do we get paid, everyone? Look at the upper left-hand corner. It says get clients results. So you guys heard a lot of results here. We all started out as clients or discount members, right?
Right.
So once you get clients results, the next step, teach and train new coaches to get client results. So this is a result-oriented business.
Mm-hmm. Do you see the system forming, guys? Cool.
Yes.
So let's talk about how we get paid. In Herbalife, there are 6 different streams of income, and I don't know what kind of job you work now, but there are 6 different streams of income here, and we're going to talk about all of them, okay? So everybody starts off in the same place when they become a member, all right? They start off at a 25% profit margin and a 25% discount on their own personal product orders, okay? What's really, really cool about that is if I develop a fantastic result, which I definitely did. I'll tell you that. And Jake sees my fantastic result and says, "Hey, how did you do that?"
How'd you do that?
I'm going to tell you. So I help Jake out with his nutrition programming, right? Now, if I'm at a 25% profit margin and I put Jake on the average US order is about $200. If I put him on a $200 order, how much do I make? How much do I make, Jake?
$50.
So I make $50 for helping Jake get on a nutrition program. Cool? Now, if you work your butt off, okay, let's say you take a month and you help a lot of people work your butt off, you get to a 50% profit margin, which is called a supervisor, okay? So supervisor, that same exact order. Now, let's say the following month, I'm now a supervisor at 50% profit margin. Jake calls me and he says,
I need more product.
"What flavors do you want?"
Mint chip, vanilla, protein.
Okay, great. Sounds fantastic. Boop. We like to call that. We like to call those $100 phone calls or $100 text messages because for the same exact order at $200, I'm now at a 50% profit margin. So that means Jake gets his order and I make $100. If I were to do 10 of those, I now make $1,000 on average in just retail. So now that we've covered retail profit, let's cover what wholesale profit is. Jake develops a fantastic result on his nutrition program, and somebody asks him, "Hey, what do you do?" So Jake decides, you know what, I think I could probably do this, and he becomes a member. Now his profit margin and his discount is 25%, all right, because everybody starts off the exact same way. Now, my profit margin is 50%. Jake probably doesn't really know a whole lot of how to instruct somebody other than what he's been told to do. So if I teach and train him how to put people on nutrition programs, I see the difference between 50 and 25%, okay? So that's called a wholesale profit. So now Jake puts, for example, Carol on a nutrition program, and she's getting healthy and getting great results. All right, so I taught Jake, and I get paid the difference between 25 and 50, all right? Now what's really cool is Jake works his butt off the same month and becomes a supervisor as well. Now there's no difference in our profit margins. So I'm at a 50% profit. Jake is at a 50% profit. We're both rocking and rolling, and we're both helping people get healthy and getting results, okay? That being said, the company takes a step in and says, "Hey, you've done an incredible job at teaching Jake how to develop his client base and help sustain people's results. We're going to pay you a 5% royalty on everything that his entire organization does." That's pretty cool. Because royalty income, I mean, I know how to explain it relatively well, but there's somebody who's experienced it that's sitting right next to me, and I think that he'd be better at explaining it.
Royalty income, right? So the royalty income is the okay. So what happens when you're equally 50%? Your company, instead of saying I'm going to take the whole difference, or you're not going to get a difference here. You're not going to make anything now that you guys are equal. They say, wow, now this person that you made supervisor or helped get to supervisor is doing so well, we're going to step aside. Instead of taking everything, we're going to give you 5% of everything that they do and everything 3 levels deep in supervisors do. Now, if this doesn't make sense, this is too much, there's a lot of information, just ask the person who put you on this call and they'll explain it to you more in depth, okay? Now, with monthly bonuses, we got monthly bonuses. So when your organizational volume gets to a certain level, you get between 2 and 7% bonus on top of your 5%. We got paid vacations, self-explanatory, and we have annual bonus called the Mark Hughes Bonus Award, which 1% of the company, at the end of the year, they take 1% of the earnings of the entire year and pay it out to 1% of the company. So there's 6 streams of making money here. So it sounds pretty good, right? Woo! Very good. Let's move forward. Be your own boss. So earn what you're worth. That's what this company really, that's our catchphrase here is earn what you're worth. A, be your own boss. B, flexible hours. Work around your schedule. Work at home, or we're from the office right now. Earn a part-time income. Become financially free. And travel around the world. All those sound pretty good, right?
They sound incredible.
Yep. Okay, so a proven system. So what's a proven system here?
All right, so a proven system is relatively simple, okay? Actually, it's really simple. It's a very basic concept, okay? Use the product and develop a product story, because when we talk to people about our results, we want to be able to come from our heart, okay? We want to be able to help as many people as possible, inspire them to make a change too. All right, we wear a button or a brand. Now, our button or our brand is because the marketplace doesn't know us by name. It's not like they're going to walk up to Jake and go, "Hey, Jake, you're the Herbalife guy." No, he's wearing a button or a brand to show that he's in business, okay? Now, develop your customer base by wearing that brand. Now, what's really, really great about that is, in order to impact more people, you talk to people and build your distribution team. That way you can impact more people directly and indirectly, okay? It's a very proven system. Use, wear, talk. Simple as that. All right, so let's just say, for instance, this is Jake, okay? Now, Jake has gotten a fantastic result on his nutrition program, and he seeks out to go help 30 people, okay? Help 30 people achieve and maintain solid results on a nutrition program. Now, he's done that. So he has a couple of friends that say, hey, you know what? Out of those 30 people, he finds, let's just say, 3, okay? So he finds 3 people, all right? 3 people that he now teaches to maintain 30 new clients. So 30 clients maintaining and achieving solid results, okay? So what's great about that is it's safe to say that if he knows 3, that they know 3. So they go out and they teach 3 people to achieve and maintain solid results and help 30 people to achieve and maintain solid results.
Yes.
Okay? In which case, they know 3 as well. Okay? So now we have a total of 39 people all helping to 30 plus customers or clients to achieve and maintain solid results, and all you had to do was properly teach the first 3. Okay? So 39 people times 30 new clients is at 1,170 people being impacted, achieving and maintaining solid results. I can't help 1,170 people by myself. Jake can't do that. We'll be ripping our hair out, growing gray hairs or something. But it's crazy because you're impacting a lot of people on a direct and indirect level. Okay? So let's take it one step further. Let's just say, for instance, Jake got a little bit more ambitious and wanted to find 2 more people, so he goes for 5. All right? He teaches and trains 5 people, again, to maintain a solid customer or client base of 30. Okay? So everybody 30 achieving, maintaining solid results. He teaches those 5 people to do so. Those 5 people get just as ambitious, and they go out and find 5. So they teach and train 5 people to maintain a 30 client base. Okay? And then again, they find 5. Okay? So now we have 155 people in an organization helping 30 customers maintain and achieve solid results, and all we had to do was teach the very first 5. Okay? Really, really amazing, because 155 people times 30 new clients is 4,650 clients. Again, I can't balance close to 5,000 people by myself, and I know Jake wouldn't want to either. All right? So just make sure that you understand the importance of building a team, okay?
The beautiful thing about this, too, is for 4,650 clients, all I had to do is find 5 and duplicate myself in 5 people to make that happen, to build a residual income for myself and my family and my future family.
Absolutely. Next slide. Let's party on. Party on, Wayne.
All right.
Sweet.
So plan to move. So we showed you this slide at the beginning of this presentation. This is a different look at it. So the goal here is to move from E to I. Start from as an employee, which 95% of people are. You saw that, to self-employed, to business owner, ultimately to investor, to have your money work for you. So once you own a system that works for you, you have money to play around with to make money work for you as well. So back to the beginning. Remember why you came. At the beginning, we asked you, why did you come here? So now remember that exact reason. And I'm sure if you're here at this point, you still have a good reason. You know how and why you are here. So if you look here, the income peaks in middle age. So time and money. So this is the average income from the Census Bureau in a median household income by age in 2011. Okay. So if you look at 15 to 24, it's roughly about $25,000. It peaks from 40 to 54 at about $65,000 to $68,000 per year. And you see the arrow here; it goes down. You know, as you get older, your income tapers off. Now, why is that? Well, if you're wondering why that is, it's because people are retiring, so they're not working anymore, or they're working less because they're old or they're getting older, or they're becoming they're being replaced by younger people who take less money, right? Yeah. So then this is just this trend this is just the trend, right? So if you look at savings rates as a trend, less than 1% of people, or the bottom 90% of people will save less than 1%. Oof. Actually, they spend more than they earn based on the statistic. Jeez. If you look at 10%, right, the 10% of people, the top 1% saves 10%, and the top 1% saves 40% of their wealth, right? Oof. So if you're not saving, if you are saving, how are you doing so far for your retirement?
Well, let's talk about it.
Let's look.
All right, so how much do you need to save for retirement? This is something that I didn't even think about until probably last year. All right, how much do I need to save? So just for example, let's say you retire by age 65, the U.S. national average, okay? And God willing, you live to age 85, okay? So that's 20 years. Okay, so the basic of the basic food, the average is $7 per meal per person. That's just going to be the basic, okay, even with your grocery expenses. Okay, you and your spouse eat 3 meals a day, and I know that Jake doesn't take a day off of eating, and neither do I. So let's just say you spend $7 per meal, which is the national average, okay, times 2, you and your spouse. Multiply that by 3 meals a day, okay, 365 days a year, 20 years, multiply that by 20 years, that's over $306,600 for just your basic food alone. So if you're taking a look at that, how well are you really doing for your retirement? Because this doesn't even include your grandkids' birthday gifts, traveling, your mortgage, any of those things. It doesn't include any of those. All right?
Wow. So so time and money, savings rates are dismal, right? So how much do I need to save each day to have $1 million at age 65? Not something that the average American thinks about, or the average person in the world even thinks about, right? Well, let's look. So if you were 20 at a 7% return rate, a good return rate, you are putting in $9 a day, $270 a month. 25, $360 a month. All the way down, if you were 55, you need to put $5,670 per month into a savings account to have $1 million by age 65. Well, the average supervisor in Herbalife makes roughly between $500 and $540 a month. So if you're looking to save for your retirement, here's also a good way to do that as well. Earn a little bit of additional income.
About residual income, not the retail.
Very good. Exactly. Okay, so moving forward, we're looking for people that have 3 must-have qualities, right? So if you have a great attitude, if you're a team player, if you consider yourself coachable or teachable, we're looking for you. These are main things that we were looking for to have rock star coaches that have, that want to build a little bit of income, a little part-time income around their life, or they want to, start a career, be an entrepreneur, and start a health and wellness business with us. All right.
Absolutely. That's saying, why don't we have some people who already make some income with us? So
yes, please.
All right.
Who we can pick on? So Jake, you wanna pick or you wanna tell me?
Yeah, we're looking who's on here right now. Let's see. Anyone that wants to share, you want to raise your hand, maybe, or we can.
Is that Adriana there?
Adriana, woo!
I'll share.
Hey.
Gabby. Hey.
Okay.
Wait, Adriana just came back.
Oh, okay. Is she gonna share?
Yeah. Please, Adriana, can you share?
Adriana, unmute yourself.
I'm good. I just didn't want to cut her off. I was gonna let her finish. My name is Adriana Plummer. I started Herbalife in Rhode Island as a college student. I had recently just lost all 3 of my jobs, just needed a little bit of income. I was looking, for something as simple as having groceries or even putting money in my car. So I've been in Herbalife for 4 years. Last month, I quit my full-time job, and I have 2 full-time jobs outside of Herbalife. So thankfully, I was able to quit one of them, and what that's allowed me to do is spend more time with my family, but also invest in my own company and coach cheerleading in my free time, which is something I've always wanted to do. And that's it.
Thank you very much.
Nice.
All right, now, Gabby, where are you?
Gabby!
Okay, hi guys. I'm Fabi again, Fabi Hernandez. thanks for to my wonderful result. People started asking me, I got into the business not because I was wanting to, it just happened. They started asking me what I was doing. I shared with them, and little did I know that I started doing the business. I started doing it very part-time, and I still do it part-time. I've been doing the business now for 5 years. And the best thing about this is that you can make, like residual income. I always wanted to earn an extra $500. I wanted a new car. And thanks to Herbalife, and obviously recommending the nutrition, because you do work, you help people. I was able, actually on my second car, and I do get that extra that I was looking for. And I currently work, I do accounting, and I do Herbalife part-time around my family, my 3 daughters, and I love it. I love it. Absolutely an amazing opportunity. Those are my results. Thank you.
Nice.
All right. Let's see. Last but not least, Cash Money Carol. Give him your quick story for us.
Cash Money.
You got a good one.
Hi, I'm Cash Money Carol. And before, I was a broke, overweight housewife with a new baby, and not a whole lot of education out there for the workplace. I stumbled across this opportunity, getting called in for a job interview, and the main thing they told me was that if you care more about the people than the money you're going to make, you'll get rich. And everybody in the world with hope needs what we have. So just in my first 24 hours after drinking the go-go juice, I stopped at the gas station, grocery store, and post office and sold $350 worth of product. Had no clue of what I was doing. Went in, and within the first, got paid, got started with the company, put money in my pocket. I bought a bottle of the little tea, served that to everybody, and within 30 days, I took in $4,000 worth of products and got to the highest pay grade, to the 50% level. From there, I've been able to buy my own home, travel around the world, and now, 20 years later, I'm still doing the deal, loving it, and I'm working to the next level in the company and working on getting my Tesla this year. Thank you very much.
Nice.
Why don't we hear from James right now?
James.
What's up, everybody? I'm James. Before Herbalife, I was working 2 full-time jobs, and I was attempting to go back to school. I was completely exhausted. It was ridiculous. Now, I had an incredible product result, and I developed a really, really heavy relationship with the products, and I was as skeptical as you could possibly be in the beginning. As you can see now, I'm not that skeptical. Crazy thing is, last month, on a relatively part-time basis, I worked about 38 hours the entire month. And I made roughly $3,800 in cash. It was pretty, or just in residual and in cash. It was pretty incredible to have that opportunity and work a full work week. I did it in a month, and I got to say that's one of the most rewarding things, because every dollar that I made went towards impacting somebody's life in a positive way. So, thanks, guys.
Now let's hear from Jake.
Yes. Okay. So before Herbalife, I did a lot of things. I took the products traveling. I was a musician. Came back. A band fell apart. I was training. I had a result. Roz had introduced me to the products like about 8 years prior. He said, "Look, the products work. Why don't you just, introduce them to your clients?" And I thought, why not? So I said, you know what? Sure, $500. Why not? Without even really trying, just sharing my results, explaining why it works better, sharing it. I made over $500, not even really realizing, just talking. Roz at the end of the month, after the first month, said, how much did you make? And I'm like, well, I don't really know. He's like, calculate it, keep track of that. And I made $590 first month, and I coached there for an entire year, almost, about a year and a half. Just that's all I could see for myself. Got to work, got serious, hit global expansion team. All that means is I get an extra 2% on top of my royalties, so we get up to 7%. So we get a bonus now. I last year I bought a new car. I was able to leave my training job, do this full time. Just getting started. I have helped personally over 105 or 106 people now get incredible results. My life is different. I've helped people with their incomes. I've helped people with their weight loss, with their weight gain, all sorts of things. And that's the beautiful thing. And James did the same thing. It really is. It's when you find something that makes you feel intrinsic, that money can't make you feel and money can't buy, it really can change your perspective on life. And that's where I am now. So thank you very much. And I'm just getting started.
Woo! Nice.
Let's hear also from Roz.
All right. Hi, everybody. My name's Roz. So I got an incredible result 13 years ago, and I decided I was going to help people out, and I went into the job force and became a trainer, okay? And why I'm telling you this story as well is that be patient with people when you present this opportunity to them. And my brother was really patient with me. He let me struggle on my own in the health and wellness industry as far as being a trainer. I got to the top of my field in that, and then we have the aha moments, as I was saying, and I was working 14 hours a day, guys, at being a private trainer, between 10 to 12 clients a day. I didn't have any time freedom, okay? So the money was good, but there was no time freedom. And I know a lot of people are looking at this and they don't really understand it, but time freedom is the name of the game. So I wanted to help more people. They couldn't afford my training. So I decided to help them with nutrition programs using the Herbalife products and really coaching them well. Guess what happened, guys? People got results. From there, now I've trained about 3 to 4 clients a day. The rest is just with Herbalife as a coach. And the cool thing, guys, I get to travel, okay? I've been to 2 places this past year. I traveled for a month long, okay? Just came back from Brazil for 3 weeks. And if you're looking at this and you're like, man, I don't have time to travel. I don't know what's going on. I really need to get that time freedom. This is the right company. You're with the right team, and Herbalife is simply the best. Last month, guys, $3,425, guys. So thank you.
Woo! Nice, dude.
Give it up. Give it up. So,
we did.
are you guys taking it?
Yes. Where are we? So let's see. Let's go back to this. Okay, so after the 3 minutes have qualities, we got, what do we got? We went over this already.
Mm-hmm.
So next one would be, okay, how to get started. James, you want to tell them?
Absolutely. Okay, how to get started is relatively simple. In order to operate and help people out, you got to get your business license, okay? Now, what's really great about this business license is it's very, very cost effective. It's $68. So for the cost of sushi, you have a business license that can enable you to operate business in over 90 countries. Okay, it comes with websites. Okay, it comes with product samples. It comes with a lot of really, really fantastic material to help you to grow and develop an amazing opportunity for yourself and for others. So it's really simple to get started. All you have to do is talk to the person that invited you and let them know whether you are
an A.
Yeah, nice job. An A. Get started on the products as a wholesale client. Obviously, you've seen the presentation itself. You understand the importance of getting on a nutrition program and how that can benefit you. Or you can start with B. Some of us did start with a B as well, starting for part-time supplemental income. Okay, in combination with A, obviously you want to be looking and feeling great and kind of living the part as well. Or tell them whether or not you want to be a C. All right, start for full-time financial freedom. And that's really important to understand. We have a plan of action for you. It's a little bit more aggressive, but it's going to be really, really worth it, all right? So thank you guys so much. We appreciate you having taken the time out of your afternoon to be with us. If there's any other questions, talk to the person that invited you. And we're going to take a break and have a good one.
All right. Give it up, everyone. Thank you very much.